So this video is going to be about NSO install and configuration. So in the last NSO video, I did mention that I am doing this on a Ubuntu, which is a Ubuntu flavor of Windows, and the reason for that is it's got all the Python, updated Python library and the GNU library, as well as the Java libraries. The three critical libraries, it's already got it. And if you download the Ubuntu, just the Ubuntu flavor, you're gonna have to upgrade, and it's a tedious process. So Ubuntu apparently has all the libraries I need for Cisco NSO. So I'm gonna go ahead and install NSO. So what I've done in the past video is I've downloaded the file. This is the file, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to install it. I've already installed it in the last video, and I installed it on NSO 6.3. So now, and I remove this working directory, so I don't have NSO install one, so I'm going to have to recreate that directory for a fresh install. NSO 6.3 is still here, so let me reinstall it from a in a working directory perspective. Its installation is done, I apologize. It's just the working directory that we have to create and then configure NSO. So here we go. Here's the listing of the directory again. We have already installed it in the last video. It's pretty straightforward. Now we're going to do the working directory, and the command for that is ncs setup. Before we do that, we need to do source working directory as home. So source home s NSO 6.3 NCSR. Okay, that's very important. Once we do that, we will do NCS setup, and the destination would be home s, let's call it install 1 NCS or NSO. That's it. Created this directory right here. Now what we need to do is set up netsim, network simulator. So we go to install 1 NSO, ls packages neds, actually we need to do ls NSO packages neds. Yes, we got the neds. Okay, so NSO, and then we go install the package that we're going to use. The way to do that, we need to remember which one we are using. So it's going to be 3.8, iOS CLI 3.8. So we will do NCS netsim create network. Let's just delete first. delete network. So that's done. Let's see, create network. And we need to use this guy, 3.8. So let's see if I can copy and paste it, because it's not going to recognize it. Control C, Control Shift copy, Control Shift V. And we're creating, let's say, 5 routers, and we're going to prefix them with R dash. Created. Now let's see if it starts. NCS netsim start. It's taking a while. Okay. Did not start. So we need to do the delete network again. So let's try. This again. So this time it is starting. And after that, we need to set up the directory. After this, we do NCS setup netsim directory, and it's got to be this one. And the destination, I've learned that it has to be like this. Now let's start NCS. And this one also takes a bit. Okay, now there is a command that would NCS netsim list. There it is. NCS netsim CLI-I R-0. There it is. And then we get into NCS underscore CLI dash connect user admin. Okay. Show device list. Okay. Show device, not show, device check sync. Result unknown. Device sync from. There it is. The result was true. So we're in sync with the simulated network configuration. And let's see, show full configuration. Config, show full configuration, device sys device r-0 config router. So it's got BGP in it. If you want to see the full thing, here it is. It's got some interfaces. So we'll enable OSPF. Let's see, we don't have OSPF. So we'll create a device group first, and then create a template, and then put OSPF on a certain group of devices. So to do that, let's first go create a device groups. So we do device group, and we call this, let's say, CE routers, and then we do net. No, we don't do that. We do device name, and then we add the devices using square brackets R0, R-1, R-2. So these are like, let's just say RCE devices, and R3 and 4 are RPE devices, just for the sake of argument. So CE routers is the group name, devices in it are R0, R1, R2, commit. Okay. Let's see, show device group CE. Now if you do a question mark, it doesn't give you the members, does it? Apply template, so members, show members. Show device. We need to go to top, show device. I want to see the device members, and the way to do that is show devices, device group member. There it is. You gotta go all the way down. So look at the members, show devices, device group members. Here are the members. So we're good that there. Now we need to apply a template, OSPF. So let's create OSPF config device. No. We need to configure a template. Templates, name of the template, enable OSPF. And that is Cisco 3.8 iOS CLI. All right, and then the configuration is going to be config router OSPF 1, and we are enabling all the interfaces, network, quad 0, area 0. Okay. Commit, dry run, native, output format native. Let's see how it's going to look. CLI. This is how it's going to look like. Output format XML. This is how it's going to look like in XML. see. Okay, so I think the configuration looks all right. Config router 1, network all, and now we need to just do commit. Commit is complete. Now we need to go apply this to the device group that we created. So we go to device groups, and we have device group called CE routers, and we need to apply the template. Template name is enable OSPF. All right, commit. Awesome. So now let's look at the config. Show full configuration, device, R0. Let's look at router, config, router 0, OSPF. Yep. Let's look at 1. Yep. And let's look at 2. Yep. 3 and 4 shouldn't have it. Oh, they don't. So we have successfully enabled OSPF on a group of devices. And we've enabled OSPF in the last video. Besides the installation, I also demonstrated how to do loopbacks. So this is OSPF. Pretty cool stuff. And then I want to do the next video on service templates in terms of how we can use XML to create a variable and then deploy that service. Not static configuration, which is like this, but more, in a programmatic fashion. Hope this helps.